Ethnicity or religion should no longer determine 2023 presidency, says Professor Ango Abdullahi. In what looks like a U-turn from its initial hardline position on the 2023 presidency, the Northern Elders Forum has said that though it is too early to declare support for any person wishing to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari in the next election, the forum chairman, Professor Ango Abdullahi, said the organization will not subject itself to ethnic or religious consideration in supporting the candidature of any person, but would rather support and identify any good leader from any part of the country through their records, performance in politics and other fields of endeavor. In this interview with Abdullahi Hassan in Zaria, Kaduna State, the Northern Elders Forum chairman spoke on insecurity in the north, political parties crisis, and a host of other issues. Southern leaders have sued the federal government over marginalization and other issues, and northern elders considering same in response. He said, no, to be honest, I have not seen any details concerning the legal suit by the elders you are referring to. I don't know whether it is the entire elders in the south or some of them, so I don't have any details about their suit so that I can have an idea of what the main issues they have raised in terms of complaints that made them to approach the court against government. Since I don't have the details, it is difficult for me to disagree or agree. But Northern Elders Forum has been on government on what is being done right. If any, and most of the times our countries areas are on issues that are not being done right in terms of governance generally, with particular emphasis on security in recent times. Well, at my age, now 82, I am very familiar with the previous federal government activities in Nigeria, starting from Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, who was prime minister. I have done a special exercise on issues of marginalization, claims and complaints. We did a project in a book form to take every federal government from Tafawa Balewa in terms of structure of government, including administrative and so on, to put to rest these constant claims. In fact, there was a time if you take Balewa or General Gowon government, Babangida and others, you find that there were more non-northerners in those governments, either as ministers, permanent secretaries, and so on. I will find that document and give to my friends, the southern elders, to have a look at it. If you take, for example, my elder brother, Edwin Clark, he was a minister in General Gowon government. If you take Mbazulike Amechi, who was also a minister in Tafawa Balewa government together with Matama Sule, you will find that the appointments were very much widespread. The problem is that when you try to politicize the issue, it could look something else, then and that is what is going on now. If you say North is favored now, in what aspect? Is it on appointment or what? That I contend strongly because you only need to look at the list and see who is who and who is where. You see, my interpretation of this movie is to start the processes of who becomes what in 2023, and I strongly believe and suspect that is the agenda. As we are coming to end of Buhari's second tenure, some people have already claimed the position will soon be vacant. So you can see the struggle has begun. These are the things that I am seeing now. The beginning of a movement for power game within Nigeria after Buhari's government. Okay. I don't know. I don't know the arrangements between all of them because some of them are saying, "Oh, it has to be this, it has to be that," and I don't think this old man belongs to any party, any political party. Maybe I just think that okay, they are Northern Elders Forum, so I don't know where they belong to because those political parties that are always presenting candidates, they always talk about whether zoning or no zoning, because we don't even know the direction of a APC, because today they will tell you another thing. Oh, they will talk about restructuring in their manifesto, in their documents. Tomorrow they say, oh, it is not like that. Another day they will tell you about zoning. They will tell you, oh, it is not zoning. Oh, there was no arrangement on ground that suggested that the roads that they are going to zone their whatever. Oh, this and this and that. They are just going back and forth. At least, unlike PDP, you know that that is what they have established right from onset. They are going to be rotating the whole thing. They have agreements on that. But APC, you don't know where they belong to. So I don't even know where this man is talking from, saying that they will support any candidates based on competency, based on knowledge, based on how qualified that person is. They are not going to base it on religion. They will not base it on ethnicity or whatsoever, but somebody who is competent. Well, that is what Nigerians have been clamoring for. Even in all this zoning, whether whatever, why can't they produce the best? Why can't they present the best? That is what Nigerians are saying. Now, you know, these people, they've been talking about whether they are the ones talking about it, that the power must be retained in the north, or there's nothing wrong if the power is still being retained in the north. I don't understand. You know, most Nigerians do not even care where the president comes from. But this idea of not having the right person is where the problem comes from. And again, it's not might not even work. Even if the person is doing the right thing, they will tell you, oh, this particular, it has to see go round. But my own is that if you are presenting, if you are zoning, let the zoning present the best. Present your best. That is the written. Present your best. And again, this what is it called? If the this thing is not going to work out, but at least, or if it's not going to, if they're not going to look at that direction of this getting people who are agitating for their country, but this restructuring is very, very important, that it has to be done, and that is what can really douse the whole tension to a very large extent. But this idea of getting letting the power, all the power being centered at the center, or being centralized at the center, it's not going to help issue. It's not going to help issue. For somebody who is even competent, will want to go in that direction. Somebody who knows what he's doing will want to go in that direction of restructuring. It will be better, because what we are seeing now is nothing. There's nothing to write home about. And again, if really the people who are governors, if they are really sincere, they will even still do better. I think maybe that's one of the idea, but that is the idea of okay, at least let them make it in a smaller unit. That's why we have a different seat. But even at that, they are not still doing much. They are not doing much. So even if we now categorize this, because we need to look at this whole thing holistically. If we see categorize it or group it in region, that means there will still be problem, because they will tell you, oh, that region is even too big. The governors that are supposed to be doing the right thing, they are still complaining. They get their money, they get all their allocations, yet they still complain. So the whole thing is really is confusing and discouraging. But this man now is saying that they are going to go by competency, not by religion or whatever. That is what he's trying to say, and it's like a U-turn, making a U-turn, unlike their former stand on ethnicity. Okay, why did you not say this in 2015? Now it is a turn of the southern Nigeria. You came up with a hypocrisy. You don't own Nigeria, so you are nothing when talking about Nigeria. A mere VC. There are more than 1,000 VCs in Nigeria, so keep quiet and let Southwest produce a presidency. Again, a leader without a single follower. Yoruba will produce next president as Oshibaju. Okay, no more, no less. The next will be Igbo. So we will not forget ethnicity, please. Okay, by God, it is a bit too late now. Look for another Fulani herdsman to lead you. We have gone too far to be distracted by people like you, Professor Angu Abdullahi. Let the right person come from the southern part of the country, okay? Those who are confident of their strategy should consider others too. Others to have their counter tactics. All these 2023 talks, why the nation is presently bleeding, is irrational and irritating. See this Fulani man, you once play your tribe strategy for all Yorubas in the time of your tenure. Your wise your wise is now telling you that this, but time of other tribe you are saying other thing. Okay, in the time of your tenure you are talking wise, saying wise things, but when it comes to other people now you are saying something different. All we want is restructuring Nigeria. Look at this man. Can you hear? Can you imagine what this man is saying? That they are going to go for the best. They are going to go for the best when it's now clear that some people are waiting for them to be in that position. But by and large, anybody who thinks, or any tribe who thinks that is going there should present their best. That's what we are saying. Present your best. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take on what Angu Abdullahi has said.